What's going on, guys? Run Gun Gaming here, and today you're going to be seeing another Call of Duty video. Stay tuned to find out my pros and cons about Modern Warfare. So yes, as I just explained, we're going to be talking about what I like about the game and what I don't necessarily like about the game, so stay tuned for my opinion. First we're going to talk about the maps in the game. So the maps on the game, very hit and miss with me. There are a couple that I really like, that I do really well on, and then there's a couple which I can't seem to grasp my head around. I know a big problem map for most people is Piccadilly, myself included. It's just not an enjoyable map to play, if I'm honest. It's just, I don't know, it's just so easy to get overrun that map, and it's just not what you want really, is it? Positives though, the positive maps that I do like is it Gunrunner. I really like that one. That's one of the maps I tend to do better on for some reason. I think it's because it's smaller, more close quarters fights, and myself, I prefer using submachine gun than an assault rifle, so that's what I prefer, that map. Another good map I like is the St. Petrograd or whatever. I really like that map. I think that map's really enjoyable to play. Hackney Yard is one that I'm very hit and miss with, so I do really like Hackney Yard as a map, but I just feel like the spawns on it just need to be improved. I just don't feel like the spawns on it at the moment are sufficient enough. I also feel like that you can get spawn killed very easily on that map, so that is one of the maps I would definitely change moving forward. Anyway, as I was saying, guys, so yeah, I really like the maps. Some of the maps, sorry, it's just a couple of them that I do have a problem with. Moving on then, so what don't I like about the game? Shotguns is my first point. Absolutely hate shotguns on this game. They're so overpowered. Yeah, if you're up close and personal, then yeah, shotgun should be how it is. It should be a one-shot kill. No disagreements with that. What I do have disagreements with, however, is it basically being a sniper rifle with it's basically like putting an ACOG on a sniper rifle. It's just, especially, what is it? Which one is it? It's the 725. Literally, the range on that gun, oh my god, you could literally shoot across map with it and you've killed someone. Like, for me, it's so overpowered. It's what I die to mostly on the game, I'll be honest, and it frustrates me about the game. It's what annoys me about the game the most. Cool, so moving on to the second thing I don't like. I really don't like claymores and proximity mines. Proximity mines just remind me of Black Ops 2 with the bouncing betties, and I'm just sitting there like, every single time I hear one. But I don't even know if like you can, if when you crouch it like goes over your head like the bouncing betties. I think you just die instantly. Same with claymores, like people just put them everywhere, on stairs, in windows, and it's basically free kills. I mean, I might as well start using them. At the minute I'm using frag grenades, and just whenever someone's on B, just fragging it. That's fine. But the claymores are just, you can't escape them. Like, if you shoot them from far away, they still manage to get to you, and it's just like, what am I meant to do with this? So yeah, I definitely think they need to be nerfed a little bit. The assault rifle's fairly balanced, except from the M4. The M4's a bit overpowered, so maybe nerf that a little bit, if I'm honest. But the rest of them, yeah, seem fine. It's just, you die quickly on this game. I do like the M4 how it is though. I think you're always going to have that one gun in the class that stands out more than the rest. And I definitely think that the M4 is that gun. But yeah, there's not a lot you can do about that. You're always going to have one gun that's sort of the standout one. Which leads me on to my next point. The things that I love, the submachine guns, is the MP5 and the MP7. So I'm really enjoying using the MP7 at the moment. Was using the MP5, got that to quite a high level. Thought I'd switch up a bit. Now I'm using the MP7. I'm loving it as well. All personal preference. I seem to kill a lot easier with the MP5, but I don't know. The MP7 is just a lot more sort of fast fire rate, if you will. So yes, just about getting used to that. I have noticed with the submachine guns, my KD has risen. I'm not too sure if it's just that I'm getting used to the game, playing the game a lot better than what I was. Might be the case. I don't know. So, like I said earlier, the things that I've mentioned do need to be nerfed, like the claymores, the shotguns. They need to be downgraded a little bit. I'll be interested to see what these new maps coming out, because they just recently announced they're going to be uploading new maps. So it'd be interesting to see if they're any good. Like I said, the maps are very hit and miss at the moment as to whether they're good or not, in my opinion anyway. I do think that there needs to be a ranked play mode. That's mainly what I play. So on Black Ops 4, Black Ops 2, all of those game modes, I used to play ranked players. All I used to play. I really enjoyed playing the competitive side of things. And for someone like me that's not good enough to do like game battles and stuff like that, it's like a fun, enjoyable way of sort of taking part without getting shit on every time you get into a game. So competitive, I've heard rumours that there might not even be a competitive this year, which would be such a shame. I'm really loving the game itself. The game, I'm loving it. But I do think there needs to be a competitive side that us casual players can play. Not a fan of the no prestige, and if I'm honest, the challenge is a cool new feature, but I do somehow think they should have put prestige into it. I mean, that's one thing that I've sort of got a bit annoyed about, is that I can't prestige. I'm level 66 at the moment, and I know it's going to reset to 55 at the end of the season, so it's just a bit like, is there any point? Because I know for a fact that it's just going to be reset anyway. So yeah, I do think that was a big mistake on their behalf. But anyway, like I said, with competitive, they need to bring a competitive mode. We know that the Call of Duty League starts in January. I'm going to be watching it. I'm very excited to see what happens with that. So yeah, I'll put a link to the teams that are going to be in the game now. So you've got like the Chicago Huntsmen, you've got the LA Optic, the LA Guerrillas. Some very interesting names. I'm going to be interested to see how the league actually works instead of having tournaments. I did really like that Teams One Wave tournaments. Be interesting to see. They've made a lot of changes to Call of Duty itself and a lot of changes to the Call of Duty League by making it into a league instead of competition. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on with all that. But yeah, just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update on how I'm feeling about the game, what I think needs to be implemented into the game. There'll be some other gameplays on how to improve your KD and stuff coming up soon, because I figured out a couple of ways of how to bring that up a little bit, sort of save my KD, because at the start of the game it was horrendous. So yeah, stay tuned for all of that. I'm trying to upload at least 2 to 3 times a week at the moment. So I'm aiming for an upload every Monday and Friday, and then maybe one on a Wednesday as well. So yeah, if you are enjoying the videos, please be sure to give me a like and hit that subscribe button. Let me know any feedback down below as well. Get talking about what you're enjoying about the game and what you think needs to be improved about the game. So we'll have a little bit of a good discussion down below. Also follow the socials; they'll all be in the description box as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.